Thank you so much for joining me today. Go ahead and find absolutely any comfortable seat or position that feels good on your body. I'm going to start off grounding and welcoming ourselves to the mat. You can always skip something if it doesn't feel good. Go at your own pace or pause the video. Starting off, bring one hand to the heart and the opposite hand to your belly. Taking 3 deep breaths together, start to inhale through the nose, guiding the breath into your belly, into your chest, and exhale through your mouth. 2 more like that. Inhale through the nose, guiding the breath into your belly, into your chest, and exhale, let it all go. Last one, inhale through the nose, guiding the breath into the belly, into the chest, and exhale, release. Come back to your natural breath and take a moment to focus on what you're grateful for. Make your way into a seated position. Flutter the eyes open. Inhale, circle sweep the hands up. And exhale, guide hands down to the heart in Anjali Mudra. Inhale, circle sweep the hands up. And exhale, guide hands down to the heart in prayer. Inhale, reach the hands to the sky. And exhale, lower the hands to your heart center. Last one, inhale, rise. And this time, exhale, lean over to your right side. Look up to the sky. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lean over to the opposite side. Tilt the head up to the sky. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lean over to your right. Maybe go a little bit deeper, only if it feels good on your back. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lean to the left, perhaps going deeper if it feels good on your body. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower hands to the heart. Go ahead and find your bolster. Slide it underneath your sit bones and come into a cross-legged seat. Flex your feet and notice which ankle you take in front. Inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, start to gently fold forward from your hip creases, not from your waist. You're more than welcome to use your blocks here. You can take those underneath the forearms on the tall setting, especially if you're feeling tight or your back is hurting. You can even lower the blocks down for a deeper stretch. If you're feeling really open, you can bring forearms or maybe even the forehead down to the earth. Make sure that the sit bones stay down on the floor and they're not lifted away from your bolster. Make sure your body is feeling good and nothing is hurting, aching, or tingling. Again, you're always welcome to skip something. Rise back up, reach the hands up, and start to twist over to the right. Bring your hand outside of the knee, opposite hand comes to the floor behind you. Keep the chin in line with the center of the chest. Unwind, lift the hands to the sky, and guide hands back down. Go ahead and reverse the cross of your legs. Flex the feet again, reach your hands up, and softly fold forward with the opposite ankle in front. Again, you're more than welcome to take those blocks on the forearms. You can take them on the tall setting or the lower setting for a deeper stretch. Some of you might move the blocks and melt a bit deeper. Again, only if that feels good on your body. Listen to where you are. We usually have a side that's a little bit more flexible than the other. That's very common. This might be your tighter side. It might be your more flexible side. And gently press yourself back up, going nice and slow. Crown of the head's the last thing to lift. And rise back up, lower hands down, and twist over to the left. And keep the lower back long. chin in line with center of the chest. And gently unwind from your twist. And make fists with your hands and circle through the wrists. And then reverse the direction of the circles and shake it out. And start to gently pull back the fingers with palms facing up and in. And just going from one hand and then the other. And then shake it out. And bend the knees, place the feet on the floor, and heel toe the feet out about 5 inches wider. Flex your feet, creating dorsiflexion, so toes up and back to the shins, and slowly windshield wiper the knees from side to side, going at a slow pace. You're always welcome to skip this if it doesn't feel good on your body, especially your knees. Then straighten the legs, flex the feet, and firm your thigh muscles. And then point the toes. And start to cross the legs, reach the hands up, and shift forward into table, hands and knees. You're welcome to take a blanket under your knees here. Spread the fingers wide and flow through cat-cow. Inhale, cow, look forward, draw the belly down. Exhale, cat, round the spine, pull the belly up and in, look to the thighs. Inhale, cow, look forward. Exhale, cat, lift the belly, look down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. And lift your right knee, tuck the right toes, and press the right heel back, just gently warming up the calf muscle as well as the ankle. Lower the knee back down, opposite one, lift the knee, tuck the toes, and press your heel back. Keep the gaze down to the earth. And gently lower the knee back down. And then walk the knees back 2 inches, tuck the toes, down dog, lift your hips up and back. You're more than welcome to bend your knees here and lift the hips higher if your shoulders are feeling achy. And keep pushing the floor down, straightening out your arms. And maybe walk your dog, bending one knee, straightening the opposite. And keep pressing the heels back. Your heels certainly do not need to be on the mat. You're just drawing them in that direction. Shift forward plank, shoulders align over the wrists. Firm the belly, tuck the tailbone, think flat butt here. And then rise up, downward facing dog. And start to bend the knees and heel toe the feet up to the front of your yoga mat. Coming into our first forward fold. Rise up halfway and then exhale, fold forward. You can always bend the knees and hold on to opposite elbows, especially if your back is hurting or you're tight. Rise up halfway, fold forward. Taking your version of a forward fold. Inhale, rise up, circle, sweep the hands up to the sky. Exhale, hands come to frame the hips. Keep the whole body strong. Inhale, rise. Exhale, swan dive forward, hinge from the hip creases. Forward fold, lift up halfway, straighten the spine. Exhale, bend the knees, step the right, then the left foot back to plank. You can always lower the knees and then lower the heart down in chaturanga. For more, lift the knees, firm the thighs, shift forward, lower, down into your version of chaturanga. Or yoga push-up. Baby cobra, lift the hands and the heart, keep the feet down, and then lower down. Baby cobra, 2 more. Keep the neck straight, gazes to the earth. Exhale, lower. Inhale, baby cobra, lift the hands and the heart. And exhale, lower down. Plant the palms to frame the ribs. Rise up into full cobra, lift the chest. You can always take a lower one if that's too much. For more, you can lift up higher, pull the ribs in, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Bend the knees. If your back is hurting or your shoulders are hurting, you can always take down dog with knees on the floor if that's too much too. Bend the knees, look forward, step or float to the front of your mat halfway and fold forward. Bend the knees, rise up strong, lift the hands to the sky. Exhale, Tadasana, palms face forward. Inhale, lift, and exhale, swan dive forward, hinge from the hips. Lift up halfway, straighten the spine. Exhale, bend the knees, step the left then the right foot back. Chaturanga, flow through your vinyasa. Yoga push-up, cobra, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. And bend the knees, step or float to the front. Inhale halfway, exhale fold. Bend the knees, rise up strong, circle, sweep the hands up. And exhale, mountain. Inhale, lift the hands to the sky. Exhale, swan dive forward. Lift up halfway, bend the knees, and either step or float to the back of the mat, landing on bent elbows. Lower down, inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. And there's my fur child interrupting us. I do apologize. Lift the right foot to the sky. Round in, knee to nose and plank. Step your right foot forward. Lower the left knee down. Inhale, rise, circle, sweep the hands up. And exhale, bring hands to your heart center. Interlace the fingers, spiral the palms forward, twist the heart to the right. Use your core strength. Unwind, release the clasp, reach the hands up. And lower hands down to frame the front foot. Step it back, plank, flow through your vinyasa. Chaturanga, cobra, down dog. You can go at your own pace too. Lift the left foot to the sky, level the hips, round in, knee to nose and plank. Step the left foot forward, lower the right knee, rise up, reach your hands. Lower hands to the heart, interlace the fingers, spiral the palms forward, twist the heart to the left. Keep your breath strong. Unwind, reach your hands up. Bring hands down to frame the front foot, step it back, plank, flow through your vinyasa. Chaturanga, cobra, downward facing dog. Bend the knees. Look forward, step or float into a seat. Come to lay down. Pull the knees into the chest and rock a little bit from side to side. Lift the right foot, guide the outer right ankle to the left thigh. Flex the right foot, creating that dorsiflexion, so important. Press the right knee forward as much as feels good. You can take a block or two under the left foot or pull the knees in for even more. If you'd like an even deeper stretch, you can hold on to the shin. Otherwise, most of us will take the hands behind that thigh. And then lower it down. Guide the right foot down. Opposite side, lift the left foot. Bring the outer left ankle to the right thigh. Flex that left foot. Press the left knee forward as much as feels good. Again, you can take a block or two under the right foot for even more. Pull it in. Keep that left foot flexed the whole time. So important. And keep breathing strong. And then lower the right foot, lower the left foot. Heel toe the feet out as wide as your yoga mat. Flex the feet and slowly windshield wiper the knees from side to side. Again, we're going nice and slow. Draw the knees into the chest. Press up into a seat. Step or float back to plank. Flow through your vinyasa. Lift the right foot up. Open the hips. Bend the right knee. And then round in, knee to nose and plank. Step the right foot forward. Rise up, warrior two. Keep the right knee over the right ankle. If that's too much, you can bring that back foot in more. Perfectly fine. Otherwise, you can keep it nice and wide and open. And back toes face in, front toes face forward. Now lean over to the side. Look up to the sky. And then press yourself up. And guide the right forearm to the right thigh. Look up to the ceiling. Press yourself back up. Warrior two. Now straighten out the right leg and lean to the right for triangle. Bring the back of your right hand to your inner right leg. Make sure you're not holding onto your knee. Press yourself up. Bend the right knee. Windmill the hands down to frame the front foot. And step that back leg forward, lift up, lift the right knee, straighten out the right leg, flex the right foot, rebend the knee, step the right foot way back into crescent pose. Good. And guide hands to your heart, twist to the left. Unwind, reach your hands up, and bring hands down to frame the front foot, step back, plank, flow through your vinyasa. Lift the left foot, bend the knee, open the hips. Round and knee to nose and plank, step the left foot forward. And then spiral the right heel down, rise up, warrior two. Keep the left knee over the left ankle. Back leg is straight. Again, you can bring the heel in more. That's too much, otherwise keep it wide. Arms are straight and look towards that left middle finger. I start to lean over to the side. And keep that front leg strong, knee still over the heel, lift back up. And then lean over to the left, bringing the left forearm to the left thigh, look to the sky. And press yourself up, warrior two. Straighten out the front leg and lean over to the left triangle. Back of the left hand draws to the inner left leg. And press yourself back up, rebend the knee. Bring hands to frame the front foot. Step the right foot forward, rise up strong, lift the left knee, straighten the left leg, flex the left foot. Rebend the left knee, step it way back crescent, find your balance. Bring hands to the heart and twist to your right. Unwind from the twist, reach the hands up strong. Bring hands to frame the front foot, step back, plank, flow through your vinyasa. You can do this. Remember, you can always take a break. Lift up the right foot, round in knee to nose and plank, step the right foot forward, lift up crescent pose. Keep the front knee over the ankle, bring hands to the heart, twist to the right, guiding the right hand outside of your left leg. Keep the balance, unwind, bring hands to frame the front foot, step back, flow through your vinyasa. Lift the left foot, round in, knee to nose and plank, step the left foot forward, rise up crescent pose. Keep the hips level, twist to the left, bring the left hand outside of that back leg, twist to the left, unwind, bring hands down to frame the front foot, step back, flow through your vinyasa. Bend the knees, float into a seat. Go ahead and find your bolster and your blocks. And prepping for pigeon pose, come into table. And start to slide that left knee forward. Guide the left foot over to the side. Flex the foot and slide that bolster underneath your hip and your sit bone. If you need even more, you can take a block or two underneath the sit bone. And for those of you who are feeling really flexible, you're welcome to move the props, but most of us will use them. Make sure you're taking care of your body. That's what they're for. And when you're ready, softly fold forward. You can even slide your bolster under the chest and the forehead, or use blocks underneath the forearms. Perfectly fine. And make sure to keep that front foot flexed at all times to keep your body safe. If anything is hurting or aching, or it just feels like too much, go ahead and just slowly press yourself up, move your props to the side, and slide the back foot forward until your right leg is meeting your left foot. Flex the right foot, circle, sweep the hands up, and fold over your leg. Draw the right tippy toes up and back. You're welcome to take blocks to frame that right leg, or you can bend the right knee if your hamstring is tight or maybe your back is a little achy. For those of you who are really flexible, you can move the props and hold on to your foot. Remember, more flexible doesn't mean better. We really just want to focus on taking care of our bodies. Lift back up and twist over to the left. Unwind and make your way back into table. Have your props close by and slide the right knee forward. Send the right foot over to the side. Flex the right foot. Slide that bolster underneath your hip and your sit bone. Again, you can take a block underneath the sit bone. If you need a bit more support, perfectly fine. You can also skip this altogether. If you're feeling a bit more flexible, and your body's feeling good, you might move your bolster and your blocks, but most of us will use the bolster. A fold forward, opening up the hips into pigeon pose. You can take blocks underneath the forearms. You can take a bolster underneath the chest or the forehead. And just breathe into whatever comes up for you here. Again, keep that front foot flexed, so important. And gently rise back up. Move your props to the side and slide the back leg forward until the left inner leg meets the right foot. Reach the hands up, fold over the left leg, keep the left foot flexed. Again, you can take blocks to frame that knee and place forearms on the blocks. And just bend the knee in the front. If your spine needs a little extra care or your hamstring is tight, for more, you can fold forward and hold on to your left foot. And keep the fold from the hip creases and not from your waist. And gently lift back up and twist the heart to the right. And unwind. And then bend the knees, heel toe them out about 5 inches wider. Flex the feet, windshield wiper the knees from side to side, just like before. Lean the chest back, bring hands to the earth. Come to lay down. You're welcome to take the bolster to the back to use as a pillow. Bend the knees, pull them into the chest, and rock from side to side. And then happy baby, hold onto the outer ankles. Open the knees wide, take the heels over the knees, flex the feet, and sway from side to side. If that's too much, hold on to behind the knees instead. And for more, you're welcome to hold on to the outer edges of the feet. You can also skip this if it's too much. And then coming into Shavasana, lower the legs down. You can slide a bolster behind the knees. If your back hurts or just because it feels good, let yourself get comfortable and completely melt down to the earth and unwind. It's all easy from here. You can completely let go and release. And finding another quick deep breath together. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And shut the eyes and completely relax. And start to press yourself back up and find any comfortable seat. And bring hands to the heart center. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you're able to take the peace you've cultivated for yourself into the rest of your day.